I'd like to spend a little time talking about a mighty interval that we have at our disposal, and that is the interval of a tenth. So a tenth is nothing to be afraid of. It's simply a third that's been moved up into the next octave. So if we're here at C, and we have C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 3 scale degrees. If I take this E and move it up an octave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We now have a tenth. And we're going to look at moving these tenths around the board to different string sets and what they look like. Thought we'd start here on the 5th and 2nd strings, C and E, 3rd fret and 5th fret. And what we're going to do is walk in the bass a triad. So we're going to walk C, E, G, each a third apart from one another. So C to E, major third, E up to G is a minor third. So it's a major chord formula. So C and E is going to go to E and G. This is 2nd and 3rd fret of the 4th and 1st string. So right away, that becomes somewhere we can go when we're in a major chord. If we want a further extension of that interval set and sound, C and E, E and G, G and B is a tenth. Here we are at 5th and 7th fret. It's as if we're spreading out a C major 7 arpeggio. We're getting, in the melody, we're getting E, G, B. Now, a lot of times here I'm using fingerings that George Van Eps suggests both in his early method book and also in his harmonic mechanisms book, which is to alternate pairs so instead of something like trying to move first finger up here, maybe middle finger. So I like 1st and 4th finger here, 1st and 2nd, 2nd and 4th, or even 2nd and 4th here. So that covers the C. Let's move up. We're going to move everybody up 1 scale degree. So now we have D minor being outlined in the bass. Five and 6, D and F, F and A, 3 and 5, A and C, 7 and 8. And just even this kind of practice by itself can be great benefit, just to get in a zone with these intervals and seeing them, hearing them, moving them. So what do we have next? We're going to move everybody up to E minor, or C over E, or E minor, depending on where we put that inside voice, but I'm going to say E minor. E and G, 7 and 8. G and B, 5 and 7. B and D, 9 and 10. I hope you're starting to see the patterns. And can anticipate the sound. Again, this is a big part of improvisation too, is being able to hear something in your head and go for it, and to hear the inevitable consequence of a pattern. So here's F, 8 and 10, F and A, A and C, which is 7 and 8. C and E, which is 10 and 12. So it's on the top voice. We're getting that kind of major 7 sound again. You could stagger the entrance. I hadn't thought to say that to you. If you want that kind of staggered sound. Sequence. I'm just singing this scale here. No sharps, no flats. Change the fingering there, trying to get the teams. Etc. So we were at F. Now G, 10 and 12. G and B. G and B. B and D, 9 and 10. Reaching out with 3rd and 4th fingers to 12 and 13, D and F. Sounds like G7. A minor. A minor 7 sounds. A and C, 12, 13. 10 and 12, C and E. E and G, 14 and 15. We can go up if you have a cutaway. This is B and D, 14, 15. D and F, 12 and 13. F and A, 15, 17. There's so many ways to work this stuff. Just move around and have fun. So that covered the ones on 5th and 2nd string. We can also do same idea. I won't go through all of them, but on the 6th and 3rd string they present a little bit differently. So here's a 10th. This is C and E, just as we had here. 8 and 9. And then these other shapes you'll recognize: E and G, G and B. 8 and 9, 7, 8, 10, 12. And your ear and maybe your fingerboard knowledge would allow you to move them up. You can also utilize each string set. Here's D minor for fun. Carrying on. This is F and A at the 8th and 10th fret, and A and C, 7 and 8. So we'd actually have, within one position, that kind of thing, moving across this way. So tenths, they're the backbone of all the chords we know and love. There's a 10th lurking in there. Little D chord. That's a 10th lurking in there. A chord. That's a 10th lurking there. So they're the backbone of Western harmony. We didn't do specifically minor mode things, but maybe that'll be for another time if you're interested. So I hope you've enjoyed this little exploration of the interval of a 10th and some things we can do with it. I hope this finds you well and enjoying your music as always, not putting pressure on yourself, but really letting the enjoyment of the thing and your own journey with mapping the fingerboard, developing your ear, changing the way you hear, and loving it more and more all the time. That's what I hope that you find, and I hope this channel can contribute to that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you can, and I will try to find something new to share very soon. And I wish you all a very good day.